Last night, the NBA 2K community and its popular content creators came together and accumulated over 70,000 live viewers on the live streaming platforms for NBA 2K20. And oh man, I did not think I was ever going to say this, but I think I can actually say with confidence that the NBA 2K20 community is actually coming together, and they're doing some things that, to be honest with you, I don't think us or really anybody else expected to happen. I mean, it took for a quarantine for the 2K community to finally come together, but it kind of makes sense because people are obviously at home more. But I made a video earlier where I uploaded a video where Flight and Cash played each other and they had a crazy amount of views. Now, for you guys who don't know, the 2K community with a bunch of popular content creators, it was Troydan and Cash who were the captains. They did a My Team game. Now, I don't know if you guys remember how the All-Star format works in the NBA, but basically two captains are selected. It was LeBron James and Giannis Antetokounmpo, and they draft their teams accordingly. Now, that's exactly what Cash and Troydan did. They drafted their teams. Troydan was the captain, and Cash Nasty Gaming was the other captain. And they went ahead and they drafted their teams on Friday. And then Saturday, which was yesterday, it's actually crazy because I don't even keep track of my days anymore, because sitting here being in quarantine, you don't really pay attention to the days anymore because you don't really do much throughout a day. Like, there's really nothing planned that I do personally, and probably a lot of you guys as well, unless you have online school. So I really don't even keep track of the days. But yesterday was Saturday, so yesterday was the official game. Now, they did play, and they accumulated almost 100,000 viewers. That is absolutely insane. The screenshot here shows Cash Nasty Gaming at 30,000+ viewers. Same with Troydan, although Troydan was streaming over on YouTube. Collectively, they almost streamed for 100,000 viewers. I think it was like 70k or something like that. I think I was missing a couple people who didn't happen to stream the game, and yeah, a couple of them weren't even streaming the game. Like Los Polos wasn't streaming the game, and he easily would have pulled probably like 10,000. So if everyone did stream this game collectively, they probably would have had over 100,000 viewers watching NBA 2K20, and I can't even remember the last time that it actually happened. I think the closest time we've seen that happen this year is probably when Flight and Cash played each other in My Team, or maybe there was another example, maybe somewhere towards the beginning of the game where there was a lot bigger of a viewership and bigger excitement around NBA 2K20. But it's crazy because the community is actually coming together and making the game somewhat enjoyable to watch. They're doing these events, they're putting on these things that allow for, you know, us to get involved, and I think there was actually something funny about this. Now, don't get me wrong, this event was crazy, it was fun, it was enjoyable, but there was a funny moment that happened. So basically, Cash drafted his team, and on his team, LD2K was on his team, which is the community, I wouldn't really say he's a community manager, but he works with NBA 2K TV. You guys know who LD2K is, very cool guy. And it was funny because they probably waited 15 minutes to all get into the team up lobby, team up lobby, and actually play the game. And they finally got into the lobby after a 15-minute wait. Cash goes to start the game, and the game blue screens. I'll go ahead and show you the clip. It's absolutely hilarious to see Cash's reaction because LD's there, and obviously there's going to be some jokes thrown, but I want you guys to see this because it was absolutely hilarious when I saw it.
I'm ready.
Let's get it. Get cat. Oh my God, blue screen. Come on, LD. What's good with this? Oh my God. Oh my God.
As I mentioned, the entire event, the whole thing was really fun, but that little incident right there was just classic 2K at its finest. Everyone gets together, they wait for like 10 to 15 minutes, and the game ultimately crashes, and they have to start it all up again. It took like probably like 25-30 minutes for the series to actually start, but it did start and it finished, and was entertaining throughout the entirety of the games. I mean, they had the biggest names in the 2K community playing in this, and unfortunately, whoever you were, rooting for, whatever, Team Troydan actually lost. And it's crazy because Team Troydan is actually the ones that were favored, because if you look at that team, like from 2K perspective, most of the people in the community were like, Troydan drafted a way better team, and they actually ended up losing. They lost to Cash. Cash ended up winning the entire thing. Well, not Cash, but his team ended up winning the entire thing, and they won the team up game, which is crazy because everyone thought Troydan was going to win. I thought Troydan's team was going to win. I thought his team was better. I mean, they looked better better, like on paper, if you want to say. I don't know if you'd say on paper because it's just a video game, but the fact that the 2K community is actually coming together and being able to pull not hundreds, but 30,000, 50,000, 70,000 views combined is absolutely crazy, because we know that NBA 2K20 has not been doing well throughout the year. I mean, some people have been doing good, but for the most part, it's a pretty hard community to grow. And for them to actually stream this and bring more attention to the NBA 2K community, especially with NBA 2K20, is a great thing, especially leading up to NBA 2K21, because NBA 2K20 is obviously reaching its end of its life cycle. I mean, it's in April now, and we're looking for the next anticipation of next gen, which is 2K21. So that's a good thing. It's bringing more exposure to the community. More people in the community will hopefully get recognized, and hopefully more things like this happen within the community, because this is great. This is why content creators should use their audience to put on things like this, and it was absolutely amazing. It was a very fun time for the 2K community, and that's kind of hard to say considering the fact that this game has been so boring and so bland throughout the year. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to drop a like, and do not oh my gosh, I did not know what I was gonna say. Do not forget to subscribe, and then I meant to say subscribe, and I said forgot and subscribe, whatever. Just subscribe to the channel, like the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, I don't even know what to say. I'm just rambling right now. But anyways, peace.